Hey, what's up guys? So we're about to do some spring maintenance and cleaning of the Teardrop, and I thought if I'm gonna be doing it, I might as well bring you along, so let's get right into this. So the first thing we do before we even touch the bearings or the caulk or the battery is just get everything out of the Teardrop and make it as light as possible. This one we learned from you guys in the camper mattress upgrade video we had. If you haven't checked it out, it's about the perfect bedding inside the Teardrop. You guys suggested these puzzle pieces go at the bottom to make it even more comfortable, so we're gonna put that in pretty soon. So one thing you can prevent from spring maintenance is don't drag your Teardrop around by this swivel jack here on the tongue. We drug ours around a couple seasons, you can see in our videos across rocks, and it bent the jack halfway through the second season, and then at the end of the season it actually broke a little mechanism off in here, so it's not a good idea unless you want to do extra work like we did today, pulling off the old jack, putting on a new jack. So East, would you tell them not to do that?
No.
No. Would you drag this around with this jack down?
No.
No. If East says no, I wouldn't do it either. Okay guys, so the vacuuming's done, the Teardrop's cleaned out, it's time for the deep clean. So what this is tea tree oil and water. It's my wife's natural choice for cleaning the Teardrop. If it was up to me, I'd probably use some harsh chemical, so I'm so glad my wife pushes me to a more natural direction. What are you guys using to clean yours out? Let us know in the comments below. And let's get started. So we keep our battery tender on all winter, so the next step is just taking the battery tender maintainer off the battery and it should be ready to go for the spring. It never hurts just to use a wire brush on the battery before attaching the terminals. And let there be light. After you hook up that battery, check those brake lights and those running lights just to make sure something didn't go wrong over the winter. And then a quick cleaning of the Teardrop so we can start working on that caulking and put the denatured alcohol on there. Looks like no pressure washing today. The hose has dry rot. So it's time to wash my hand. You gonna help me?
Yeah. Ooh, messy. I'm gonna go get some more, okay?
Okay, you go get some more. All right, time for those bearings. So I would suggest the bearing buddies, so you're not packing those bearings down every year. Just a way to just save you a little time. So caulk. If you do the caulking right the first time, you're not going to have to do it every season. But it's still good to run your finger down the caulk line and just see if there's cracks or imperfections. If there is, we just remove that caulk, clean it really deep with a cleaner, use some denatured alcohol to follow it up with, and then for us, we use Proflex RV, we use the clear kind, because it really doesn't show the imperfections if you don't put it on very smooth. But we have a way to show you how to put it on and make it look like it came right from the factory. So one way to do caulk is to just get your finger wet or soapy and run it over the bead. But what we found, if you really want to make it look like the factory, just use some blue painter's tape and just run that perfect bead that way. Put it on each side of it, give it some space, and then run that bead down there, and it's gonna have that perfect square caulking line that looks straight from the factory. Okay, this is a big one, guys. Make sure, just like your house, you're checking your fire extinguisher. So you're looking to see if there's anything wrong with the seals, if it's been dented, if there's rust. But basically, you're just gonna turn it over and you're gonna listen to hear that dry chemical hit the bottom. And if you turn that over and you don't hear anything, just get out your rubber mallet and give it a light tap here until it breaks out. Okay, here's another fun one. We've been doing this one for years on bike water bottles and Nalgene bottles, but after you clean your water tank, What you're gonna do is just throw in some baking soda here to kind of minimize the smells that are in there from last year. Add some warm water to it, seal it up, shake it around a bit, and then once you rinse all that out, all you're gonna do is just take a lemon and you're gonna squeeze the lemon juice into it. Just makes it fresh. It doesn't give it a lemony taste, it just takes off that edge of plastic and last year. Don't forget to check the pressure on those tires. Okay guys, we are back to that puzzle piece floor I mentioned earlier, and no joke, no tools, no cutting, it fit exactly to the base of this teardrop. That never happens. Ask my wife. Every project I do, I'm out getting 2-3 extra tools or extra. Whew. That was tiring, but that got me pumped to get out there. Was there anything I missed? If there was, let me know in the comments below if there's other things you do when getting your teardrop or small camper trailer ready. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel for more of these videos. See you soon.